Monday. As they say, it's another Manic Monday. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Today is the 27th, March 27th, Monday. Monday. No more Sunday fun day. It's just another Manic Monday. So yeah, when you get here, just getting this thing started, getting the pin comment going, all that fun stuff. Do. All right. And let's go on here and reload that and get the pin comment going there. Yay! So how's everybody's day been? How was your weekend? What'd you do? I am doing a special something tonight. Yeah, look at that. Jonathan's already like, mentorship! I want my mentorship. I want my MTV. Hello, Cassie. How are you? Getting the pin comment going. Here we go. All right, so let me get you guys on the free list. Now, of course, I am doing this whole let's reward all the people who come and see me on the YouTube. And our reward for all the people who are on YouTube for their free card, will get a question. They'll be able to ask a question. So let me see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to get on the free list. For Mentorship Monday, yes, we have Mentorship Monday for you, Jonathan. And hey, Libby. Hey, Cravings. How are ya? If you want to be my guinea pig for an 11-day angelic spell, I may offer for hire. Well, what's your spell do, Jonathan? Cravings, remind me who you are in normal life. Like, Leah, there you go. Okay. So. Cool. You're liking the YouTube. Well, has anybody seen my new reel today? Any of you guys seen that? I started a new reel thingy going today. And it's witch tips. My witchy ways. And I will be doing more and more of those as time goes by. Let me get my shares going here. Do. Why won't it go? All right, pages. I'll tell you what, it has been a pain in the ass trying to get this thing shared. So, you know what? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You're just typing shit. Oh, hey, Kfui, Karen. Yes, how are you, Karen? Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Once you have shared, like, subscribed, and shared, let me know. I'll put you on the free list. And YouTubers get to ask a question today. Well, Jonathan, I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Sure. Trade you some spell work if you want. All right. Thank you, Leah. Anybody who's like, subscribed, and shared, let me know. And, of course, those who are sharing from the YouTube wheel, we'll get to ask a question. Yes. Okay, share now. Share messenger. And I am doing tonight, if you look above, I'm doing the photo aura readings. Blame Jonathan for starting that. So I hadn't done it in a hot minute, and Jonathan's like, will you do it for me? I'm like, yeah, okay. And then Christine was like, will you do it for me? Yeah, okay. Yes, again, a question. I know. It's one of those, hey, let me do something for Facebook people. Tiffany, absolutely put you on the free list. And Kimon, same with you. Hi, Leah. All right. And yes, Elizabeth, putting you on the mentorship and the free. All right, I'm going to get my shares going. Do. All right. I think that will do us. There we go. All right. Done and dusted. So, I've got exciting news today. Now remember, if you guys would like to donate, that will get you an in-depth reading. Okay, there we go. This is how I make my living, guys. Help me stay in business. Help me keep my business going. When you can donate for a reading, donate for a reading. Okay? Diana, thank you. Leah, I've got you on the free list already. And Diana, you've also shared. Or no, you're just on the mentorship list. I don't see. Oh, no, you shared and loved. Okay, so mentorship and free. Gotcha. Yes, so I have news. I hadn't shared it with everybody yet, Elizabeth. But yes, I am about to share this awesome, amazing, wonderful news. Mom is cancer-free. Woo! Yeah! Okay, we are excited. So all the magic that everybody has done, oh, magic has been a beautiful and wonderful thing. Mom is cancer-free after her double mastectomy. So yes, we have together manifested and of course working with the doctors and all that sort of thing. Mom is cancer-free. Woo! Magical, 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 magical. Yay! Yes, it is wonderful, Libby. Libby, did you like, subscribe, and share yet? I'll put you on the free list as well. But yes, you know, the chemo that Mom did a lot of softening and lessening of the tumor, which was really hard. And the double mastectomy, there were some cancer cells in both breasts. And when they did the double mastectomy, they're like, we think we got it all. And the doctor called Mom today and said, Carol, we got some news for you. It's all gone. So we don't know yet if she's going to have to do like any of the ongoing chemo or radiation or any of that going forward. She will find that out next week when she goes to the doctor. But and what her ongoing medication stuff is going to be, that sort of thing. But yeah, right now, cancer fucking free. So no, we're not going to stop the work. We're not going to stop healing. We're not going to stop manifesting for her. But we can all realize that, hey, everyone here has had a part to play in this. The doctors have had a part to play in this. My sister, Sherry, who's been the boots on the ground person, making sure that Mom was taken care of. I literally let out a shout when Mom texted it to all of us, you know, because me and my sister Christy, neither of us lived there. So Mom texted it to us and we're like, woohoo! I let out a shout for joy. Mom was sending little emojis and hearts and everything everywhere and like, oh, I'm so happy. Yes, we are all thrilled and happy. So yes, she will be boosting up her immunity, Diana. She will continue on. Mom is ready to embrace life again. She's just like, yes, so happy with all of this. So happy. Remember guys, like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. So, yes. And Libby. Okay, Libby, you're on the priority list. Thank you. Now remember, when you guys donate, you get to skip the list. Okay, so yeah, that gets, you guys get top billing on the priority list. So, when two or more are gathered, yes, well, that's because when we're putting together, we're manifesting and focusing together. That's twice as nice. The extra energy, twice as nice. So yes, keep up the good vibes, keep up the good energy, you know, for sure. All right. Hey, how you doing? My Melissa. So yes, Libby, I got you on the priority list. Absolutely. So you're at the top of the priority list. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And those of you who are on YouTube will get to ask a question with your like, subscribe, and share. I'm rewarding people who watch and like and share and stuff from YouTube. I'm trying to get my YouTube. We're like almost 650 on the likes and the shares, or on the likes and subscribers. So I am really wanting to reward you guys who are coming on to the YouTube, giving me watch hours on the YouTube and all that sort of thing. All right, you said you sent something in. There it is. All right. Gotcha. Okay, you're up on the list, Diana. Hello, Angela. How are you, dear? All right. So yes, like, subscribe, and share from YouTube will get you on the from either will get you on the free list. YouTubers, you guys get to ask a one-card question for your freebie. So there you go. Hiya. Hey, Kathy. You're on the YouTube now too. Did you like, subscribe, and share? You guys got to say shared. People who are, if you want on the free list, if you got to let me know that you've shared, liked and shared. Oh, that's an interesting question. I'll let Echo. What is the weakest Pokemon? Just came up as a suggestion.
The weakest Pokemon by total base stats is Wishy-Washy at 175.
Okay, so Wishy-Washy is the weakest Pokemon. In case you ever wanted to know. Echo, go home. And then she goes back to her mate. Thanks. It's just you, Elizabeth. All right, Kathy, I got you on the list. There, okay. Quinquagenarian, I believe, is the longest list. Mia, thank you. Make sure that you have liked, subscribed, and shared. Let me know that you've done that, and I'll put you on the free list. But I do believe it's... okay, so you shared. Excellent, thank you. I do believe that the longest word in the English language is quinquagenarian, but let's ask Echo. Echo, what is the longest word in the English language?
I don't know that.
She doesn't know that one. Echo, what is the longest word in the English language?
I don't know that.
She don't know that one. Okay, so let's ask Siri. Siri, what is the longest word in the English language? Oh, no, it's not quinquagenarian. It is Pneumo. Holy flying fuck. How the hell do you say this? Oh my god. It says disease caused by silica dust, and it's ultra microscopist silico very this is the longest word in the English language, apparently. Yeah, that's not a real word. It is not a real word. As much as I wish it was a real word, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though it sounds a lot, it could be quite atrocious. But yeah, I thought it was quinquagenarian, but that's just me. Okay, so let's do our 1, 2, 3 reading, shall we? What is all this I got? Oh, by the way, who all did the growing spell with me? Did anybody here do the growing spell with me? I know Jonathan did. I would like for you guys to see. We are sprouting. Can you see them sprouts? We are sprouting. See it? You see the sprouts? We are sprouting. Well, our seeds are sprouting. Hold on. How do you pronounce the longest word in the English language?
EnglishForums.com. The longest word in the English dictionary is pneumon ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, and it is pronounced pneumon ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Wow, that's a mouthful. Yes, it is Mentorship Monday, Stephanie. So at least we heard how to say blah 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 blaiosis. I don't know about y'all, but it was completely lost on me. Apparently, Siri is smarter than the Alexa, because Siri was able to answer that, and Alexa's like, hold on, Echo, what is the longest word in the English language?
I don't know that.
She doesn't know that one. Pneumono ultra microscopic volcanoiosis. I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Try and dare Wolf to slip that word. You do it. I ain't doing it. I ain't daring him to do that. It's a silica-based virus of some kind. Is apparently what it was when I looked it up. So yes, Stephanie, you're on the list for Mentorship Monday. Yes, but you were there for that ritual. So all of you guys who see, we're starting to see the flowers blooming. That did the. So here we go. If you guys did that, I know I've already done some today, but we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit more moon water on it. I can see other sprouts that are buried deeper that are working on coming up, but there we go. Because he probably would, Jonathan, just for shits and giggles. I seek it's the proper vernacular. Well, considering it's a medical diagnosis of some kind. There you go. All right. So let's see what we have here. First variant of a card is going to be this one. Okay. Second variant of a card is going to be this one. And third variant of a card is going to be this one. There we go. A lung disease caused by silica dust. Wow. All right. So here's our 3. Which ones are you drawn to? 1, 2, or 3? What are you guys drawn to? 1, 2, or 3? Everybody give me your number. 3. Which one are you drawn to? 1, 2, or 3? Which card? Pick a card, any card. Leslie says 1. Angela says 1. Libby says 2. Diana says wings, which is 3. Elizabeth says 2. Jojo, your daughter Sabrina went missing last week and they found her body. Oh my God. Wow. Jojo, that's terrible. Wow. Honey, reach out to me privately if you need to talk. I mean, I don't want to drag everybody down here, but my heart's breaking for you right now. Let's just take a moment out and send Jojo some good energy. Jojo, may you find comfort. May you find some kind of peace in this. I can't imagine how you are feeling right now, my sister, but oh. Mother Goddess, your daughter Jojo is hurting so bad right now. Wrap her in your loving arms. Wrap her in your warm embrace. Cry with her because only a mother can understand this mother's pain. Mother Goddess, wrap her in your arms. Wrap her in your love. Wrap her in your healing. Send peace. Send the right people to help comfort her during this time of mourning. May the arms of the mother be around you, Jojo, as only she can comfort another mother with this loss. Wow. Yeah, Kathy, you get it. Ooh, heavy. Jojo, I'm serious. If you need to talk, I'm here. Message me. Reach out. Definitely here for you. Ooh. So yeah. Wow. All right, so we're gonna go back to, hey Mia, did you like, subscribe, and share? Let me, oh yes you did, you're already on the list. Yeah, you're already on the list, so sorry. Yeah, you're on the list already. She has 5 children. Wow. That is horrible. Definitely sorry for your loss. All right, everybody, have you chosen 1, 2, or 3, guys? 1, 2, or 3 on your readings. I'm not trying to minimize your loss there, Jojo, and I mean it. If you need to talk, reach out to me. I will be here for you. Amy Ross, yes, ma'am. And Kathy, have you liked and shared yet? All right, has everybody chosen your number? If you haven't chosen your number, now's the time. Put your comment in. Pick your number. Pick your number for your reading. Pick your number. Okay, so for the priority list, I've got Libby, Diana, and then John, Elizabeth, Stephanie, and Amy. Those are my mentorships and my priorities. For the free lists that are not on the mentorship and priority list, we have Leah, Tiffany, Kimone, Kathy, and Mia. Make sure if you did not hear your name and you've liked, subscribed, and shared, let me know. Dominique, okay, me too. That's right. Dominique will put you on the Mentorship Monday list. Also, if you guys like, subscribe, and share, let me know that as well. Just because you're on the priority list doesn't mean you can't like, subscribe, and share and get a freebie as well. All right. So, that being said, number 1 is where we're going to start. And number 1 is, the 9 of Wands. And the quote here is, in times of stress, be bold and valiant. The 9 of Wands. Okay? In times of stress, be bold and valiant. Now, that's kind of cool, but the 9 of Wands also has a meaning of taking a step back, taking a time out, and learning to take just a freaking chill pill for a little bit to kind of rest and relax and take a step back when you're stressed out. Okay? So yes, be bold and valiant, and we have a guest reader on tonight. But be bold and valiant, okay? But take the time out when you need to, all right? You can move any of that around. Your dad just leaves them all stacked up over there. Monkey's like trying to find some space on the desk for his cards, and the wolf has cards everywhere here. So yeah, I'm just moving the wolf's cards. All right. Hey, have you seen? Look, sprouties.
Oh, cool.
Yes, I was showing Monkey our sprouts from our spells. So now I just needed to get a little bit warmer out, and then we could put them all out in the front.
They're wildflowers, right?
Yes, that's the northern mix that I have. I stole it from downstairs. So Jonathan says, "Hey, brother monkey."
Yo, what's good?
So, all right. So that's number 1. For those of you who picked number 1, how did that resonate with you guys? Taking a time out, dealing with the stress that is coffee grounds. And that's torn up, whatchamacallit.
I'm just moving into position.
Gotcha. So you could see. Okay, so all those who picked number 1, how did that resonate with you guys? Meanwhile, number 2. Oh, number 2 is the Queen of Wands. All of you guys who picked number 2, it is time to get your shit going, okay? Get up, get out of the way, get off your ass, and make your shit happen, okay? You got the fire, you got the power, do your shit, make your shit happen. Are you okay with that there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna move it over here.
I don't want to reach over your stuff with me.
Well, how's that? Okay. So yes, get up and make your shit happen. Quit sitting on your ass. Ain't nothing gonna happen if you're sitting on your ass twiddling your thumbs. Look, if you are just couch potatoing and you're like, hey, I really want to make my goals happen, but your ass is glued to your couch 24/7, guess what? Your shit ain't happening. So you need to get up, move, get out the way, get out your own way, and make your shit happen. Okay, for number 2. Number 1 definitely resonates. Great. All right, and number 3, we picked an animal card for this one. And this is Eagle. Eagle is about leadership, spirituality, and clarity. And here's what it says. You are being guided to let go of the emotional attachment and connect to the divine inspiration, flying high above the restraints of yourself and society. Look for moments of truth and act upon them. From your elevated vantage point, balance and harmony can easily be found. Now, for me, the eagle is always about flying above the storm, okay? Not getting caught up in the day-to-day bullshit. There's some bullshit, okay? So we don't want to get caught up in the day-to-day bullshit and get dragged down. We need to fly like an eagle, yep. We need to get up above the storm, get up above the clouds, and just soar, not constantly flapping your wings with all the effort and tiring yourself out, but getting up there, realizing that, hey, all this shit's going on, and that's well and good, but I'm up here, I'm focused on my goals, and I'm soaring, and I don't have to sit there and fight the currents 24/7, okay? Because somebody can do that stuff, as they say, not my circus, not my monkeys. They can do all their shit on their side, but you fly like an eagle, connecting to source, connecting to spirit, and just continue pushing forward. Okay? Gee, that doesn't sound like it was meant for you at all. No, not at all, Jonathan. Not at all.
Be careful about the monkeys you find in your travels. None are quite as gracious as I.
That is true. Monkeys will fling poo. Just be aware. Okay? So, see, there goes Diana singing. She's gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Let that spirit carry her. There you go. All right, so we'll put this card back there. We can put this card back there. I just randomly grab cards for the 3 thingy.
Oh,
and this
neat.
card back here.
Neato.
So, just, and everybody gets to pick what they're drawn to, because a little bit here, a little bit there. All right, so we're going to move into our reading time now. And there's Diana singing for us all, Fly Like an Eagle to the Sea. So, that being said, thank you, Jess. I will put you on the free list. Now, remember, tonight, YouTubers actually get to ask a question on their free. So, YouTubers, like, subscribe, and share. I'm rewarding YouTubers right now because I need subscribers. I really, really want to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. There's some awesome shit I can do once we hit the 1,000 subscriber number, and I need 4,000 watch hours. So the more you guys sit there and watch shit on YouTube, the happier I am. So yes, I'm rewarding YouTubers today. YouTubers gets rewarded. All right, so Libby, what do you want your reading on, babe? And Leslie, like, subscribed, and shared. Thank you, my dear. How are you? How's your other half, Leslie? All right. Well, if you want to be able to ask a question, yes, absolutely. You should go on YouTube, Jess. YouTubers get rewarded.
John, as much as we appreciate that,
It might get us in trouble.
yeah, please
So,
don't.
we want to go the legit route, not the,
Yeah, I love the enthusiasm, but let's not.
Elspeth, yes, I will put you on the mentorship list for tonight, my dear. Thank you. All right, so Libby, I am at. Yeah, no, don't do it.
I love the enthusiasm, brother, but please do not do it.
It will get me ganked. Don't fake accounts. Yep.
Yeah, no, that could actually hurt us more than anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we want the real thing. We want the organic thing. I appreciate the help. If you have like 2 accounts, fine. Please don't go more
Yeah,
than
like
5.
if you're like me and like you have an account on your phone that you did all your music stuff with, and an account that your laptop and your computer's all set up with, and doing with that, yeah, that's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, let's not make a bunch of proxies. That's no bueno.
Leslie, you're kidding me. That's horrible. I'm sorry. Well, that sucks. You guys are doing mood killers tonight. Fuck y'all.
Sheesh.
Love you anyway, but geez, come on. We're supposed to be good vibing, and it's like, nah. We're making the monkey choke. Don't choke, monkey. Monkey just died. Oops. We killed the monkey. So we'll cast a resurrection spell on you. Poof.
Oh, that was not fun.
No more making monkey die. You're on YouTube now too, Maria. Okay.
Woo, let's go.
Maria, who are you? Hello, I am. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? You'll find, well, hey, just tell all your friends, absolutely, like, subscribe, and share. I am, and I'll put you on the list. I know you will. So, okay, and YouTubers get to ask questions. Hey, Annette, like, subscribe, and share. I'll put you on the list. Libby, where is Libby? Libby donated, and I don't see a Libby. There it is. Libby, so the last thing Libby said was, I'm sorry for your loss. That was a while back. Hey, Shay, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list. Libby, where are you, Libby? Libby. Oh, Libby, can I ask a question? Yes, I'm waiting for you. There you go. What do you want to know? There you go. Libby's here. Okay. Lainey, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know that you've liked, subscribed, and shared, and I will absolutely put you on the free list. Okay, Mia, I've got you on the list already.
No, John, I have not seen Disenchantment on Netflix. I'll try and take some time and check it out.
I took it out.
If I haven't seen it, probably haven't been able to base a D&D campaign off of it. However, I have been writing a dark fantasy world, so hey.
Yeah, right? Dark fantasy, cool. Libby, how does Alex feel and think for you? All right, so let me ask you, have you ever talked to Alex? Have you had any interactions with Alex? Okay, Libby, Lainey, and I will put you guys both on the free list.
I am.
Yeah. There you go. You're both on the free list. Okay, so you have. All right. So, Dominique, do I have you? Yes, I do. But I don't have you down as shared. I just have you for the mentorship. All right, so we're going to see where he's coming from here. What does he think about you? And that just wants to pop out. All right. We're going to start with these. Let me get over here to just kind of zoom in a little bit. All right. So, we're starting off here with the Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. All right. So, the Six of Swords is kind of, it's interesting. This is like a slow journey forward. The Six of Swords is normally represented by somebody in a boat, but this is like somebody in a kind of a sidecar with a motorcycle here. I think it's kind of a cute little depiction, and you've got like the magical energies. This is the Wizard Tarot.
I really like these cards.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. Let's see.
What's that middle card there?
That middle one here? This one?
Yeah.
Here.
Yoink.
Yoink. He just yoinked it. So, yes, the first thing that we're seeing is that, the things are moving forward very slowly, okay? Like, it's like he's not really 100% on board, but not off board either, okay? So, you're shocking the monkey again. Don't shock the monkey. We're not shocking the monkey tonight. No. I do have a tens unit. We can shock him another time.
No.
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 Okay, he said no. Monkey says no.
We're not getting a shock collar.
Shock
We're
the
not
monkey.
using anything.
I got
funny.
a tens unit.
No. I don't.
It's good for you.
I don't play. No, I don't play with electricity. Thank you.
The next one we have here is the Knight of Wands, which is a kind of a, all right, fuck it, let's throw caution to the wind and let's make some shit happen. And then the last one here is the Knight of Cups, okay, which is also a kind of an emotional uphill battle. Now, when we're asking on these regards about his feelings, okay, and his thoughts for you, he occasionally, no, it's the wolf that refuses to eat testicles. The monkey probably does too.
Yeah.
But it was his dad that was like, no, he would not do it for $10 million. His dad was on the other night and was saying he would not eat any kind of Rocky Mountain oysters or calf fries, not even for $10 million.
$10 million?
$10 million.
A one-time trauma I'll get over in about a year and about $250,000 later?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Dad.
So there you go. He just won't play with electricity. But I guess, you know what? If I could,
Hey, listen,
I taser you for $10 million?
No one said anything about $10 million. That kind of changes everything.
Jessica, yes, he is. The monkey is literally a younger version of the wolf. I mean, we went down to the res one day and we were getting out of the car. And they know us really well over at the res. We're getting out of the car. I'm getting out of the car. He's getting out of the passenger side. And normally we're the wolf's getting out. And they're like, damn, Wolf, you hit the time machine or what?
No,
Find the Fountain of Youth?
Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, Fountain of Youth.
I stayed in a bit too long.
So, and I my favorite joke around here is like, the apple did not fall far from the tree. And then anytime the monkey starts getting like dubious and devious and whatever, I just look at his dad and say, I blame you. And he just shrugs and says, yeah, your point? No point. I just blame you. Fair. But what I am seeing here, what about 500,000? I don't know. What about 500,000?
I don't know. I'm lost.
On the Rocky Mountain oysters or calf fries.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's horrible.
500,000 is not enough, Jonathan. Sorry. Must have better offer.
I mean, when you hit me with a number like 10 mil and then you drop to 500K, I'm sorry. That's a bit too low ball for me.
Right. So basically, Libby, what I'm seeing here is, and how this translates, is about how he thinks of you. He occasionally thinks of you. He's not averse to maybe looking at going forward. However, what is going on with his emotional commitment somewhere else? That's the one thing that I'm seeing that is going to be a problem, is that he has some kind of an emotional commitment somewhere else. Okay, so I'd do it for 50K. What the fuck? I guess it's calf fries.
I have no idea what that is.
Calf fries? Well, think about it. We're talking about eating testicles.
Is that enough?
Calf fries are calf testicles. Rocky Mountain oysters are goat testicles.
Or head.
Poor Henry. All right, so let's see what the potential prognosis is for a relationship with this dude for you, Libby. Okay? So, really, what I'm seeing here is that your best bet if you're wanting a relationship first is to cultivate an actual friendship, okay? Without any particular ulterior motives. He's got an emotional commitment somewhere else. I don't know if that means he's currently in a relationship or if he's just not over his ex, okay? But there's an emotional commitment somewhere else, okay? And appreciative, yes, I will put you on the list. Every time there's a different list, so you can always get back on the list. And yes, YouTubers are allowed to ask questions tonight again, so that's great. Yes. No, Rocky Mountain oysters are goat testicles, not bull. Goat.
Either way.
That's why they're Rocky Mountains. This is, okay, my lighter. I was like, where'd my lighter go?
Wasn't me.
Yeah, it was me. I frequently lose my shit. But yes, you should cultivate a friendship with him. And in doing so, he will open himself up on an emotional level to you. Okay, as far as a friendship goes. Now, if you maintain that friendship long enough for him to naturally go through, yes, I do, Jessica. But you have to let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared. So, is that just Diane? Is that you? Okay, people who are on the mentorship and the paid list, I'll go over the list again in a minute. But Libby, what I'm seeing here is that if you stick around long enough and develop a natural friendship with you, he will consider you a possibility in the future. But right now, he is emotionally hung up somewhere else. So the monkey has a card for you, which we will pull up here.
Seven of Swords.
Seven Swords.
Which I can tell you from looking at it, kind of gives you this feeling of someone stealing something away, something dubious, trickery afoot. I think in terms of what we're reading here for you, is that maybe what he's hung up on is not an ex, but maybe the fact that he is emotionally attached to the fact that he was cheated on.
Ooh,
there's a really big barrier there you're gonna have to help him overcome, and it's not gonna be able to be overcome with anything but trust, a leap of faith, like a lot of times. So you're gonna have,
and yeah, that friendship we were talking about, creating a genuine, real, not trying to get something from you, but a genuine, real friendship. He was cheated on. There it is, Libby. There's your confirmation. Yep. So that's where his emotional hang-up is. Good read, monkey. It's not like he's psychic or anything. Very. So, but yeah, you're going to have to develop a real friendship with him. Genuine friendship without ulterior motives.
yeah. And try and, as somebody who's been through that, what ends up becoming of your situation is you like your solitude. You like your solace. You become comfortable with it. So in a lot of ways, you're not trying to fight with him or his trauma. You're competing with how comfortable he is in his solitude.
Right.
You need to make your presence more comforting than his solitude.
Excellent point. And you know, guys, we may think you guys can sometimes be like emotionally dense, but y'all can pick up when there's a lack of sincerity just as much as we can, right?
Yeah, for the most part, we just don't say anything because it's not worth going into. Or
Right.
maybe, God forbid, we did misread it. Shit.
Right? There is that.
And now you just made a stink out of something that there really shouldn't have been a stink.
Right. So men will frequently, rather than turn around and express their emotions, they will internalize their emotions and think about it and watch and wait and see. But it doesn't mean that they're not feeling that way. So if you turn around and you are disingenuous in an actual friendship with him, he will turn around and realize, well, the same thing that we women think, oh, he's just trying to get into my pants. Guys think that way too, and guys do not necessarily appreciate being a living piece of meat.
Or they think she's trying to get into my wallet.
That's true too. Oh, that's another version of getting into a guy's pants. You gotta find their wallet.
Fair enough.
The wallet is normally in the pants. But yeah, they don't appreciate disingenuousness, okay? So make a real, if you want to make some headway, make a real friendship. The possibility is there.
I would honestly say do your very best not to discourage any sort of thoughts that he tries to share with you. I think one of the biggest problems is we see something and it's immediately discouraged for one reason or another. Whether you read it as discouragement or not is a matter of perspective.
Right. He's just going through his own shit at this point.
So if like you notice he says something and your reply puts him off, maybe think about what you said and how it could be translated as discouragement, possibly.
Good point. All right, I'm going to read off the list. That way everybody knows where they stand, okay? So the priority list and the mentorship list is as follows. Diana, John, Elizabeth, Stephanie, Amy, Dominique, and Elspeth. Is anybody supposed to be on the mentorship list that I have not named? Say mentorship, okay? And you have to, and yes, you can post it on Facebook or yes. No, you need to stay and post it on YouTube. That's the only way I know that you're going to be able to ask questions. So I will be patient for you to type out the rest of it, okay?
Yeah, if you need to type it out like 1 block, 2 block,
it'll be fine.
Do your best to type it fast enough, but we have the whole catalog of comments here, so we'll just scroll back up to number 1 if we need to.
That was the mentorship and the priority list is Diana, John, Elizabeth, Stephanie, Amy, Dominique, and Elspeth. Okay? You are on a list. That's the free list. I'm about to read the free list. Those are for mentorship and paid people. Okay? Now, the free list is as follows. Your cravings, Tiffany, Kimone, Kathy, Mia, Jess, Leslie, Lainey, I am, and Appreciative. It is anybody that not heard their name that should be on the free list because they have shared, say shared now. If you did not hear your name from the free list or the mentorship list and you shared, say it now. Leah, Tiffany, Kimone, Kathy, Mia, Jess, Leslie, Lainey, I am, and Appreciative are all on the free list. And I will let you know when it's your turn. Only YouTubers will get to ask questions tonight. Anybody who's not a YouTuber will be able to just get a free card general. Annette, okay, have you liked, subscribed, and shared, Annette? Just say shared if you've shared. Diane's already getting her question ready. All right, she knows she's next. Smart check. Yes, and I've already got the people who are on the mentorship. Okay, Amy, you shared as well. Got you. Anita, you shared. Okay, putting you on the free list. Thank you. All right. So Diana, we're getting into her question next. How is, huh?
There's 2 Jesses, Malloy, Diana.
Yes. Oh, no, it's Jess is me. Okay, so just Diana. Okay. So Jessica, Jess. Okay. So that's you. Okay. Helps if I can type. All right. Annette, you're on the list, my dear. And Jess, you're already on the list. Obviously, you heard your name already. Okay, and yes, Dominique, I've got you on the list as well. If you guys are on the priority list and you've shared, then you have an F next to your name for your free card too. So there you go. But I can definitely see you. So Diana asks, how is my boyfriend doing since our weekend vacay? Are we still going to be okay? I believe so, but how is he feeling? Thank you, shared and stuff. Okay, so let's see how he's feeling after your vacay.
2 questions on relationship advice.
Yep. Well, it is that time. Spring has sprung and everybody's like trying to spring their Hey, Julie, I will put you on the free list here. Now remember, if you guys would like to be able to ask a question, you guys need to be on the YouTube. Only YouTubers will be able to ask questions on the free list tonight to reward you guys for liking and subscribing and sharing from the YouTube. Stephanie, oh, well, hang on. I'll do you next. And I'm sure nobody will care if we do you next. So we'll do you right after Diana, okay? So stick around for a minute, Steph, because I know you work. All right. So Diana wants to know how you guys are after the weekend. All right, we have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, and you have the 4 of Pentacles. All right, you got some challenges, girl. Yeah, I'm sure. Because it's just John and Elizabeth, and I know them. They'll say go ahead. Right, John and Elizabeth? So, I'm just assuming, but I know you two well enough that I can assume like that, I think. 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles. The good and the bad are kind of balancing each other out right now, okay? You're hitting a relationship challenge, a relationship hurdle, and that is putting a lot of weight onto the relationship, which we are seeing with the 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Wands here. The 4 of Pentacles says, you know, hold back judgment. All right, this is a time to kind of hold back a little bit and kind of wait for things to play out. Look, every relationship has hurdles, all right? Even the wolf and I, we have our moments, we have our hurdles. I snap at him, he snaps at me. We say something that triggers one another. Whatever, okay, it happens. It's how you deal with it at that point which solidifies the relationship or no, okay? So if you just turn around and don't deal with it, then yeah, it's going to start building resentments and building things in the background. I'm seeing that there's something that happened over the course of this vacation that kind of added a balancing factor. It's good, there's good elements and there's not so good elements. So it's about finding how to balance out the negative side. Don't just let it sit there and burden on your head and weigh you down, because you're just going to end up on the other side of like, what the fuck just happened to my relationship? Okay, so absolutely make sure that you are addressing those rather than just letting them sit there and weigh you down, if that makes some sense. So you have a card here, Monkey?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think.
I wasn't sure what to make of it, so I
reverse 6 of Wands.
I decided to look in my book. I needed a little bit of help for this one.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. And my initial thoughts were a little off compared to what the book says, so a little bit of a hash and hash here.
Go with your feel, though. The book is a guide, but
right.
Your feel is the real thing.
Right. No, I see a duality. Like, I almost don't see it as reversed here. I see, like, parts of both. Mm-hmm. I see that you've been putting in some hard work, and you need to be recognized for the work you've been putting in and the goals you've been reaching. But at the same time, be mindful that you're not overindulging in your own hubris.
Yeah. That's a good analogy. The 6 of Wands is normally you will conquer this. And when you have a reverse 6 of Wands, what I normally see on that is that, you know, hey, you're kind of, it feels like a non-starter. It's like you're not going to conquer it because you're not really facing into the issues. Okay? And so what I'm seeing when you're combining some of that with what we're seeing here, I'm seeing that, you know, he's holding some things in. He's holding some reservations in. So after the vacation, you know, there was good, there was bad to it, but there's certain things that he's holding back that he's not expressing that maybe you're going to have to work on getting him to express so that you can handle relationship issues as you go through, especially with what you're talking about before on some of those physical boundaries that you were wanting to deal with, so on and so forth. Okay, so he's kind of balancing this all out and trying to juggle where the relationship is going. So just sitting there and let's pick up the rug and sweep things under the rug and not deal with them is not going to work for this. Make sense? That kind of resonate with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that very
resonates
much
with your feel?
very much checks out. Sometimes and listen, guys, I'm not the best reader. Sometimes I can't make heads or tails of a card. Sometimes I need to look for other inspiration.
Here's the thing. you really are a much better reader than you think. You're just trying to memorize the actual values of the card at this point.
Fair enough.
So you're not the best at remembering what every card is supposed to mean. But your intuitive look, when you pick up a card and you look at it, you feel, your initial intuitive feel is what you should be reading.
Fair enough.
And eventually you'll learn the actual meanings. And that goes for any of you guys. As I don't care if you don't know what you're asked from your elbow on a tarot card. If you pick it up, use that to tune into your intuition and see how does that make you feel, then that's what works.
I'm always a bit hesitant because I feel like my polls always have a little bit of bad in them. But not bad in a bad way, bad in a self-reflective way.
Yin and yang.
Right. I very much feel like I always have both elements that come up, and I don't always know how to say the other end.
Well, let's put it this way. People come to see me specifically because I don't hold back.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, you guys tell me if that's accurate. He does hold things in. He doesn't say until he can't take it, and I wish he would be more expressive. So, so far, I think he enjoyed. I think overall he enjoyed the weekend. He's just balancing out. You asked about the long-term relationship, not just because of the vacation, but post-vacation where you at.
For
so
what
that's
it's
why
worth,
we looked at.
as a guy that has sometimes the most ridiculous moments of expectations and disappointments on things that nobody would really think of, that don't matter, that shouldn't affect the entirety of my day, and yet somehow still do. And I don't want them to, so I do my best to phase them out, to put them away and forget them. Mm-hmm. Like, we went out to the boardwalk and my stomach was bothering me and I couldn't eat what I wanted to eat, and I was starting to, really get to me, and, I had to have somebody pull me aside for a moment and be like, hey, you all right? I'm like, you know what? I am all right. Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes that, but it takes oh God, I hate saying it like this. It takes a level of maturity to be able to say that.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And I'm trying to say that without sounding conceited, Christ.
It is never conceited to share your own experiences, positive and negative. And yes, it does. It does take some maturity to do, and you have to. You've been through your. You always love the Nine of Pentacles. I like the Nine of Pentacles too. The ultimate independent woman is what I call that one. But Nicola, I would be glad to give you a card if you like, subscribe, and share. Let me know you've liked, subscribed, and shared, and I'll put you on the list. All right, Diana, ask what your freebie card and your mentorship question are, please. And Stephanie, what is your Mentorship Monday question? While we're waiting for Diana to ask hers.
I think Annette had to leave. You can take her off.
I'll leave her on just in case she comes back.
That's fair.
That's what I normally do. I say goodnight to her. Stephanie, I would like to know if Spirit has a message, a validation for me, or some other advice I'm not paying attention to. Okay. What is he holding back?
Oh boy.
Come on, no, you have not missed your turn. We're doing priority people, and then you're going to be up first on the freebie list here in a few minutes. All right, so for you, Stephanie, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles. All right. First of all, what I'm seeing in the Seven of Swords is this feels like this is work related. Okay, especially with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming in here. This is all work related. Somebody at your job or somebody at your work is full of shit. Okay, we're just going to put it this way. Because as the monkey pointed out earlier when we were looking at the Seven of Swords, that is definitely somebody stealing, absconding with something. I feel like somebody is taking... I don't know if you guys allow your stylist to take names and numbers and stuff like that. But I think what it feels like is somebody's preparing to leave and take a lot of business with them. Okay. So that being said, you with the Nine of Pentacles can head this off at the path through restructuring things, so on and so forth. But there is somebody right now as stylist, I'm probably, it feels like they are preparing to leave and take a good amount of stuff, business, names, referrals, whatever, with them. So That's what you need to be paying attention to and looking at and seeing. Monkey has a card for you, which is is this the 3? Oh, it's a wheel. Okay.
It's not
Reversed? No,
Nope.
reversed. Okay. Not reversed wheel. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. So I'll give you.
I see opportunity if you can make this mess work.
Yeah.
But I definitely at the same time see that this could be a time not to take a chance.
Mm-hmm.
That this maybe could be a disguised opportunity. Or maybe you have to get through all of this first, and then at the end of it, maybe there's something there.
You have a manager that you mentor that wants to step down and give up on her salon, and one rotten apple ruins the bunch. Well, what Monkey just said, there's somehow a hidden opportunity in this.
You could find somebody new that really will value it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is time to just cut the losses and start looking for that next opportunity.
The one who wants to step down, though, is going to cause damage if allowed. So you're going to have to turn this thing around somehow.
Maybe try and get some time first, talk it through. I know a lot of people don't do the whole 2 weeks things because jobs don't normally respect the whole 2 week thing. So, it's kind of like, a mutual level of disrespect.
Yeah, mutual disrespect. Or as I like to put it, mutual disdain. Right? So, her team has the rotten apple that needs to go. Wow. Okay,
try and do some damage control. Do as much as you can. Set up some precautions and throw up some flags so at least people don't start running into the mess.
Yeah, there really is no 2 weeks in the salon world. You're right. There really isn't, because once they say they're going to leave, they're collecting names and numbers and stuff, and they'll abscond with your clientele.
Well, maybe then the idea is just to kick her to the curb then.
And sometimes, and I have literally gone in as a manager before into a salon and kept one stylist out of 7, and the rest got goodbye and brought in a whole new crew. And I'll tell you what, that salon went from failing to top 10, and then top 5, and then top 3 out of our chain. So yeah. Tiffany, not your turn yet, but I'll let you know when it is. Meanwhile, Diana was asking here for her stuff. For your free mentorship question would be, what is he holding back? Will he be able to tell me before blowing up? So let's see. What's he holding back?
And she also asked, was it money?
Yeah, was it money? No, it does not look like it's a financial thing. It's more about him being able to get what he wants. Okay, he has certain things that he wants, and he wants to be considered in the options. He wants to see some movement towards directions that are things that he wants. He wants to feel like he has a voice. Okay, so that's what that is. He wants to have a chance to express what it is that he wants. So, but it's all about him trying to get a little bit. He wants a little bit more give and take on his side. He feels like, you set up a boundary and he has no give and take. He has no say. And so he needs his own voice. And let me tell you, men need their own voice, because I am notorious for this, and the wolf has to get after me, and he's like, I want a voice too. Can I have my voice? And yes, I have to. Okay, Shiya needs to shut up for 5 seconds and have a listen to what the wolf has to say. So, we have a reverse tower?
Yes.
All right.
So I see maybe a repeated argument, maybe even something you don't view as an argument, but something that you view as a boundary, maybe something you view as a standard that you have set, but maybe you need to look at it as possibly a double standard, and it's not something that he can easily bring up, do anything about, perhaps. I know for me, double standards were a really big problem in my relationships, because trying to bring them up just caused animosity for the most part. It's unfortunately something that is prevalent on both sides when they're there. Like, I know she had her double standards, but I also had my own. So after seeing that, like, yeah, all right, my partner had some, I probably have some of my own. It takes a moment of inner reflection to find them, but I have a feeling they might be there.
Yeah. And, you know, if you can be aware of your own double standards, or at least, you know, hey, maybe this is a strong boundary that I've had for years, but at the same point, why did I put this boundary in place? And can it be adjusted if I heal from the trauma that caused this boundary? And if I'm able to kind of transmute the trauma, is there a little give and take that I can do here? Or is this something that is an absolute no low equator kind of thing, you know? So you might have to consider that. All right, so Kimon and Kathy Wagner. Kimon and Kathy Wagner, you guys are the first two up on the freebie list. If you're on YouTube, ask your question. If you're not on YouTube, let me know that you're here. If you're just on Facebook, let me know, say here. You're welcome, Diana. And I think what this is feeling like to me is that it's maybe a physical work or physical desire that he has, that he would like for you to make some attempts on, is the best thing that I'm getting from this.
That could be it.
I'll let you know when it's your turn, Anita. You're further down the list. I'm looking for Kimon and Kathy. Kimon and Kathy. And I know Kimon was here a minute ago because she's like, did I miss my turn? So Kimon and Kathy, where y'all at? Kimon and Kathy. Meanwhile, John, you're going to be up next on the Mentorship Circle Monday. Mentorship Monday. So you can let me know what your question is. And Elizabeth, you're going to be up after John's. But Kimon and Kathy. So John, go ahead and ask your question. Up after John and Elizabeth is going to be Mia Gray and Jess Diane. You guys are going to be up after Elizabeth. So wait till after Elizabeth, but stick around for your question. So the colors, did you notice the colors on the live and everything are much better on the video?
Oh, look at that, yeah.
I messed with it yesterday. See, it's more true to life. The one that was really hard that I was doing is this one. See how true that is?
Yeah, look at that.
So I was finally able to get the true to life color there.
That's a pretty one.
So. All right, not seeing any of you guys. John, here he is. Okay, John, how can I connect with the divine within me better and shut out these thought forms, thought patterns off that are blocking me from doing so? Good question.
Having a little bit of problems with intrusive thoughts there, John?
Jessica, I have not called you yet, but I will let you know. So keep your question handy. You'll be up after Elizabeth. Hey, Johnny, how you doing, hon? All right, so for you, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. First of all, accountability. When I have the 3 of Cups in something like this, you need somebody that you can be accountable to, okay? Like, you need to literally go and talk to people about, hey, these are the thought forms and thought patterns that are going with me, and have somebody that you can be accountable to, okay? The 3 of Wands is, beginning new patterns, really kind of making things happen. Again, what you've been doing. Johnny, if you would like to subscribe, and share, I'll stick you on the free list, and absolutely you can ask a question today. YouTubers get to ask questions today. But the 3 and the 3, both of these are like strength in numbers, okay? And actually taking action on the advice that you're getting with the accountability. And the Ace of Wands is making sure that you are writing down what you're trying to manifest, or that you are in some way solidifying your goals for your manifestations. And coming along with this is the 5 of Cups.
I feel like the 5 of Cups here, if you take a look at it, there's a poor man sleeping at the bar. Barmaid is sitting there waiting with 4 drinks in hand for him. I think, if not to take a literal approach on this,
you can.
No, but I think the card is more symbolic here. I think the idea is if you were to take an outside perspective and look at things, it would become more apparent than it is from the inside. Because if you're the guy at the bar, you're not going to see much of a problem. If you're somebody else that is visiting the bar, you're going to see the scene for what it is.
Mm-hmm. So, good advice there. So, hopefully that helps and blesses you there, Jonathan. I'm trying to hand you my cards instead of handing you your cards. All right. So, once again, seeing if any of you guys are here, Leah, Tiffany, Kimon, or Kathy. Kathy, you're here, so ask your question. Leah, Tiffany, and Kimon. Leah, you said you had yours kind of typed out and ready to go. So Leah, Tiffany, Kimon, and Kathy, all of you guys ask your questions. Elizabeth, you're going to be up after that. Tiffany wants to know, will my husband move up at his job? And you guys were doing one question answers. If you feel like you want to answer any of these, you're welcome to. But let's see. All right. So you're asking about will your husband move up at his job, and we have the Six of Cups. Okay. So when you're looking at the Six of Cups, you're looking at like connections, nostalgia, and kind of looking backwards. Here we go. There's the Six of Cups. All right. So he needs to bring up what I'm seeing here. If he wants to move forward, he needs to bring up his past successes in a way that others will see and recognize. Nobody's going to toot his horn for him. He needs to toot his own horn. Okay. So if he would like to move up at his job, he needs to bring up past successes for other people to pay attention to. All right. So let me see. That was for Tiffany.
I could see that a lot of times if you don't bring light to your actual things yourself, a lot of people will overlook them.
So Leah's question, which is very long for a one-card answer. So I got that different perspective from another specialist. She said that the procedure wouldn't be effective and recommended another procedure that's more invasive. Totally different advice than what I was being told by the person who's doing it for me, that I'm a good candidate and it'll be effective. I'm so confused. I want to know what will be my reaction and the final results if I continue with Amanda. So if you continue with Amanda, Kathy, I saw it. I answered you when I saw it. So if you want to ask your question, you got to be on the YouTube. What are your results if you continue with Amanda? I got the double. So I would say this is kind of telling you not to continue with Amanda. If I were to look at this is pretty strong about not getting back together. Johnny, it's not your turn yet. I'll let you know when it's your turn, dear. But yeah, whenever you're looking at the devil, you're looking at lizard brain, you're looking at, trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, getting kind of attracted to the pretty hot and tempting thing that's just not beneficial. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with this one. So hopefully that will give you a very clear answer there. All right. So yes, exactly. There you have it. Kimon and Kathy. Kathy, are you back on YouTube or you just want a general card? Elizabeth, what do you want your reading on for your Mentorship Monday, my dear? Yeah, that is as clear as it gets, really. Every so often the tarot's like, here's your sign.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't fucking doubt me. Yeah. Poof. It's like, should I do this, yes or no? And then you get the death card.
Especially when you have single cards.
Yes.
A lot of times they could be, ooh, yes, no. That's not ambiguous.
There are yes and no cards. And then there are some fuck yeah and hell no. Hell to the motherfucking no. When you're asking a yes or no question, this is hell to the motherfucking no. Okay, don't do it. Danger, Will Robinson. Shit is not going to go the way you think it is.
Scared the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie.
And it's not even that loud on this side.
No, that's why I didn't think it was in here. I thought like the Alexas were going off and like there was an intruder breaking the windows downstairs. Like I've never heard that noise before. Oh no.
Well, I can also do this one. Heard that one. And then of course that one. But my absolute favorite, can you guess which one I'm about to push?
Yeah, probably.
There you go. All right, Kathy, you're back. All right.
99, John.
Jonathan's like, I'm going to make like a baby and head out. Boom. See, I asked the wolf for that sound. I think he found it for me. I've got to update my soundboard tomorrow. He's like, please get that done.
Oh,
like, I'll get it done. But I told him I want the boom. And he's like, that's cheesy. I'm like, that's exactly why I want it. Because Jonathan especially needs a boom on the regular. Especially when he goes dad jokey mode. Look, this kid is a kid. No offense. Young 20s. And he's telling dad jokes like he's in his 60s or some shit. I mean, he's like way practiced up on the dad jokes, right, Jonathan? You know it's cheesy jokes. And of course, I am kind of partially to blame for this because I know how much Jonathan loves dad jokes. So I see dad joke reels and I send them to him. So I'm giving him more dad joke ammunition. Horrible. Shiya, don't look at. So there you go. He admits it. So Kathy, what did you want your question on? Elizabeth, are you still here? Looking for you, Miss Elizabeth, for your question. Hey, Brittany, long time no see. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll stick you on the free list. YouTubers get to ask questions tonight. So if you want to be able to ask a question, go over on the YouTube, like, subscribe, and share there because I need watch hours and subscribers. So there you go. Elizabeth, you're there. So what do you want to ask, my darling? Kimon and Kathy, you guys let me know also. Kathy, what do you want your reading on? You're here and you saw Elizabeth sign back in. Yeah, Elizabeth just said, I'm here. So we're good. You must have like poked her with a stick or something. Where does Richard stand regarding us? Okay. Who is Richard Bay? Elizabeth, I'm just going to ask you, is Richard Bay's name the one you always call Bay? I just want to know. Hello. Okay, you shared. No. Okay, no. Good. I was going to be like, you know what? If it's Bay, dude, I'm not even reading on him. No offense. Because I don't like him. Never going to like him. Ever. Sheesh. There's stories there of why I don't like him, and I'm never, ever going to like him. I honestly think he should be... They has been blocked. Good. I'm proud of you!
You just made the witch very happy.
The witch is feeling very... at that. Good. Never going to like that ass hat. Sorry, did I say out loud? No, sorry, not sorry. Okay. So, how does Richard feel about you? Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Hangman. Alright? So, both of these are, look, he's in his head. Alright? Once again, we have somebody who is like, more mental than emotional. Okay? And they're willing to take a different look on it, a different perspective. But once again, I'm seeing somebody who is in his head rather than worrying about emotional feelings. So I'm seeing he's trapped in his head, thought life here. He's a problem solver and he's very good at solving problems, but he's not always the most emotional. With the Hangman here, he's definitely looking at things from, oh, you got swords too? No shit. Okay, so he's very much trying to look at things from a different perspective, but again, he's locked up in his head. This is what the monkey has to go with it, which is the Nine of Swords.
Feelings of dread, anxiety, restless nights. That's all what the book says. But what I see, I see somebody who's scared. I see somebody who has anxiety for the future and will never voice it. Much like how a child doesn't know how to.
There you go. So, there you are.
And I don't think it has anything to do with him not wanting to. I feel like he's incapable. And he's
locked in his head.
Not in a, God damn, I hate saying it like that.
Go ahead and say it.
It's not his own fault. Our
It's probably a
traumas,
trauma trigger,
our
or a
traumas
trauma response.
do define us to some
Yeah.
degree. So yeah, I feel like it's buried in there and to some degrees. Like a child with trauma, you may have to be very careful in trying to unearth this, because he may not fully understand it.
That's really good advice. Johnny, I will call your name when it's your time, okay, sweetheart? I promise you, you're on the
There's
list.
got to be a special girl, though.
Right? I know you're dying to know about you and Lisa, but be patient. Elizabeth, you have this way of picking emotionally unavailable men. Girl, you need to fix your broken fucking picker. That's all I'm saying. You need to fix your broken fucking picker.
I don't mean to laugh, but goddamn.
I love you.
I know the feeling, though. Sometimes you just can't get lucky with the picks.
Mm-hmm. Fix the broken picker, woman.
I mean, for what it's worth, all the girls I end up liking aren't allowed to have shoelaces.
What's the like to hang yourself kind of thing?
Yes,
Because you like the emo girls. Okay, gotcha.
Grippy socks.
Grippy socks. Gotcha. So Elizabeth, let's see for your freebie. Let's see. Okay, what did you want? Did you you got a freebie? Okay, so for your freebie. Let's see what your freebie is. Quit trying to escape. Quit trying to escape your current circumstances. Quit trying to get out of, and this again, we've talked about this, about you needing to fix your broken fucking picker. We've talked about your broken fucking picker many a time. Okay, quit trying to turn around and try to, I can avoid dealing with my broken fucking picker. Okay? No, you can't try to avoid dealing with your broken fucking picker. You need to deal with your own shit, okay? You're like Ariel. I want to be where the people are. No. You need to be where the relationships are not right now until you fix your broken fucking picker. Okay? I love you. You believe me, right? Tina. Okay, I'll put you on the priority list. Thank you. Trina. Okay.
For what it's worth, Elizabeth, I feel like part of this is you'll find it, but the journey is what's going to be more important.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find someone when you're looking for it.
Yeah, truly. And every so often you happen to stumble on something, but the universe is not going to let you sidestep the picker problem, okay? You gotta deal with the picker problem. Alrighty, so, Kathy, let's see what your question was originally. Let's see. What are the upcoming days? What do the upcoming days look like for you, Kathy? Let's see. And last call for Kimon, by the way. Alright, upcoming days. Temperance.
No, you are not late. I am. You're fine.
You're good. You're still on the list here. Temperance. The next few days are going to be temperance is an alchemical process of change. One of the ways that I love talking about temperance is forging, okay? So can you tell us, Monkey, how is a sword tempered?
Tempered? By being heated up and cooled rapidly in another substance. Like, you take a sword, once it's been shaped, you heat it up really hot, and then you dunk it in oil, and you let it sit in the oil until it's cooled down.
And that hardens the sword and makes it usable and durable, right?
If it's made properly, yeah.
Okay.
If it's not made properly, it breaks.
Shatters. Okay. So here's the thing. The next coming days is going to be a tempering process for you. All right, Kathy, you're getting that close to opening up the shop. You're going to have a lot of hot, cold, but it is going to give you the foundation that you are needing to change and create the reality that you want to manifest. And right here in front of her, we see this beautiful infinity sign, okay? And you see that with this process of change that she is manifesting and making happen, she is creating infinite possibility. So this next several days of hell, hold on. it's going to be beneficial. Okay? So hopefully that helps and blesses you there, Kathy. All right, so Trina, you wanted to know something that Spirit is wanting or needing you to know. Is that your question? Meanwhile, Amy Ross, you're going to be up next. Let me know what you want your reading on. So Trina, what do you, and hello, Monica, welcome. Like, subscribe, and share if you want to get on the priority list, or the free list, I'm sorry. And if you want to donate using the pinned comment down below, that'll put you on the priority list. Okay, yes, please, she says. All right, so let's see what Spirit wants you or needs you to know. Ooh. For you, we have the Three of Pentacles, and then the Three of Swords, 2 3s. And don't tell me you pulled a 3. You did not. Okay.
No,
I was going to be...
Sword.
You pulled swords. I was just going to see if you pulled the 3 2 and then we got 3 3s. Because I've had that happen before. 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. Okay. So you've got a balanced thing going on. First of all, there's going to be a new opportunity that's coming up. But right after that new opportunity shows up, the universe is going to not just shut the door, but is going to slam the motherfucking door on something else. Okay? So as much as you may want to hold on to whatever the universe is slamming the door on, it's going to be like, no. This is going to be like the universe slamming the door so hard that, have you ever like gone out the front door and been really pissed off? And you wham that door and all the windows go rattle. And the whole house shakes. Okay? That's how hard the universe is going to slam that door. But beforehand, you're going to have this really cool, exciting new opportunity. The new opportunity is great. That's not what's going to get slammed. Okay? The slam is something else. So don't get all fucked up from the slam. Go back and revisit what you can manifest on the new opportunity. Meanwhile, the monkey has pulled reversed 5 of Swords. I
see the 5 of Swords as a warning. When this comes up for me, I see it as, lack of a better way to put it, betrayal in some shape. And I feel like you're putting it here, the universe slamming the door on you is to protect you against this betrayal. Whether this betrayal comes from someone old, someone new, I can't be sure. I don't know if it is even a person. It could be a group. It could be a conglomerate. It could be something like a company. Maybe your favorite coffee company is about to take your brand of coffee off the shelf, and it's
would really be shitty.
That would be like the ultimate betrayal, man. Yeah,
truly. You know, and I was like kind of me when I couldn't find my Medaglia d'Oro. Right? Like, oh! You know, but don't lose sight of the good opportunity just because, okay, you're all excited about this new, cool, awesome, fun thing. And then all of a sudden the universe goes, slam! Fuck you! And then you'll be like, no, okay, remember, the universe gave you something nice first. Okay? Go say, okay, thank you, and go back to the nice thing. Okay? Amy says, I have a Vegas trip at the beginning of May. A certain guy is going. And I would like to know if he and I are going to spend any real time together. Monica, I've got you on the priority list, so you'll be up in the moment.
Spending real time together, meaning he's going to walk away and just spend all his time on the slot machines and not pay attention to you? Is that what you're worried about?
Well, I think they're actually wanting to communicate because we have shy person versus shy person.
So we're hoping for a breakdown of barriers.
Yep. Amy has that dynamic of shy. She's shy and she picks out shy guys.
Oh, I mean, like minds attract.
I mean, if you guys could ever hook up, you can be very happy holing up in the house together.
I don't know how I just did that
again. Well, are you feeling a different read off of it?
No, but a little bit, yeah.
Okay. What I have here is Justice, Page of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. First of all, he's going to try to balance out spending some time with you, but the shiny of all of the cool shit in the slot machines are definitely going to come up Haymark, and all the kind of fun things to go and do. So he's going to want to rush out and experience everything. The only way you're going to find real time together is if you're going to get out from under your rug and go and experience all the shit that he wants to experience with him. Okay, in which case, yes, you can have some real fun and good time together and connection time. But that also is going to mean what I'm seeing here, giving up on the shit that you want to do. But you've been to Vegas before, Amy. So, you know, maybe turning around playing tour guide and stuff with him. Fine, but the only way you're going to spend real time is if you turn around and
open up.
Yeah. So, 9 of Wands for you, Miss Amy from the monkey.
Yep, time to open up, girl.
So open up, take a break from your shit, and actually get involved in his shit. So yeah. No, it's not more that he wants you to go. You're going to need to attach yourself to him and say, hey, I know you haven't been here before, and I know you look excited to do all of this stuff. Okay, I've told you 50 million times, you are going to have to turn around and make some kind of move, dynamic. Okay?
Guys are really funny. They don't get compliments. They don't get a lot of insults. And the insults that we do get are from guy to guy, and it's always a joking kind of thing. But the moment, you know, some dude really says, yo, you got a big nose, Will. Yo, man, I've been thinking about my nose for the past month. Or, you know, I really like that hairstyle, Will. You got it really going on. You know what? I'm never cutting my hair again. Thank you. I will ride this compliment for the rest of my natural born life. And some guys really do that.
Okay, so Amy says, I feel like I need him to invite me because I feel like I'm intruding. How do you deal with a shy guy like that? Because I'll tell you what, guys don't necessarily mind when women come up and say, hey, can I hang out with you?
No, in fact, a lot of it will be his immediate response. So, I mean, you can ask your question and it's all going to come down to that. If he really wants you along, don't get me wrong, there might be a slight pause. He might need to think about it because he has to come over his own barriers. He needs to accept them himself.
Yep.
But you taking the initiative might put the ball in his court. Like, oh, wow, she is thinking about me. She is wondering maybe some of the things that I'm wondering.
Would he like you to take the initiative? Ace of Pentacles. Fuck yeah. He would fucking love for you to take the initiative.
As a guy, I would love it if more girls took the initiative. Because you know what? Half the time, I feel like I'm going to be looked at like a goddamn creep for just trying to compliment a girl honestly.
Oh my God.
I swear.
Men are in this horrible thing to where they can't. They can't.
We can't approach women normally.
Thank you, yeah. What were you telling me about the gym thing, even?
Oh my God, there's this stupid little thing going on in gym culture, like TikTok culture and stuff. If anyone follows that, I try not to, but it ends up on my feed anyway.
It shows up anyway, yeah.
Where, you know, a lot of girls are setting up their TikTok feeds in a certain way and then turning around and yelling at guys for staring at them when they've been the ones sitting there trying to work out and they're really trying not to look. Now, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of pervs at the gym. There are plenty of miscreants and there are plenty of people that should not be there, right? And then you've got a lot of honest people that are just trying to better themselves. That's what the gym is for.
Look, that some of that culture's gotten so bad. I saw a YouTube or a reel about this one, actually, to where
some girl was doing a routine in the gym and she had overstacked her weight, so she fell doing squats and the bar pinned her. But luckily the machine didn't allow her to be pressed or actually like fatally wounded or anything, so she was okay. But she was stuck in the gym for almost an hour.
And nobody would help her
because nobody would help her because everybody is afraid of being labeled this, that, or the other thing now. Like, not even, like, it's
the one
horrible.
that I saw was a woman who walks up and starts, as they were talking about it, a woman who walks up and starts staring at a guy, yelling at a guy, and he's blind. And he's just sitting there working out and doing his thing and just kind of staring off into space like blind people do, right? And he hears footsteps approaching him, and she's like, you can't do that. I don't appreciate you doing that. And he's like, doing what? And she's like, you're staring at me. He goes, ma'am, I'm blind. I can't see anything. well, you still can't stare at me and I don't appreciate it. It's like, I'm not staring at anything. I can't see. My eyes don't work. I am literally blind. She huffs and goes to get the manager. Okay, brings the manager over there. The blind guy pulls out his blind identification from his state, saying, hey, this is my little card. I'm blind. My eyes don't work. I open my eyes and there is nothing but blackness. And the manager still says, well, I'm sorry, sir, but you just can't do staring at people. It makes people uncomfortable. And this blind guy's like, I cancel my membership. I'll go somewhere else. So, yeah, that's the thing. But so, yeah, guys would appreciate for you to let them know definitively you're interested, and then they can feel comfortable making their normal moves. Okay? Because these day and age, they even so much as give a cheesy pickup line, and all of a sudden, they're fucking canceled on the internet and on blast.
Yeah, really. Really feels that way, especially with social media. Everybody knows everybody. Like,
hey, Tamisha.
Like, you date one girl, and all of a sudden, you can't date anybody else in the town because everybody knows everybody.
Exactly.
It's like the whole small town dynamic, except, hey, we're still in the hundreds of thousands? What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you don't know all these people on social media. That ain't right.
Monica Swank, you're up. What would you like your reading on, my dear? And meanwhile, Mia and Jess, are you guys here? Let me know that you guys are here. Mia Gray and Jessica Malloy. Let me know you guys are here. An appreciative note, you have not missed your turn. We haven't done a whole lot of freebies because we've had several people on the priority list. All right. Jess, go ahead and ask your question. Mia, go ahead and ask your question. Monica, waiting for your question as well. So we'll answer them in whatever order they happen to come in. You did the Jew. You know what? There's nothing wrong with turning around and saying, hey, I'm interested in you. Would you like to go on a date? Rather than the juvenile, I like you bullshit. There is nothing wrong with saying, hey, I'm interested in you. Want to go have some coffee and see if we can get to know each other better? Nothing wrong with that dynamic. If you're not comfortable actually asking him on a date, ask him for coffee. That is the easy way out, and you can totally get away with that shit. Right?
Yeah.
Would you like it if a girl came up and said, hey, I'm interested in you. Can we go get some coffee? And
oh, yeah.
See? This is a young man your age, Amy, that is saying from his age, your age group perspective, he would like that. Well, you know what? If you're really interested, 2 hours. I've had a relationship from 1,500 miles away. So, and I actually went all the way up to Elmira, New York to sit there and have a date. And what did we do for a date is we went to a freaking all-you-can-eat salad bar and sat there for lunch. And at that point, I knew I was marrying that man. And I did. So there. So, if 1,500 miles doesn't stop me, why is 2 hours stopping you? Maria, I want to know about my health. Am I still going to be around in 2 years? I will ask you this. Do you really want to know? Are you sure you really want to know?
That's a really heavy question.
It is a very heavy question. I will ask you, I can give you a prognosis or an outlook, but to specifically ask, are you still going to be around in 2 years? I'm not even going to pull the question unless you say, I really want to know. I want those words. I really want to know. Now, granted, I will tell you guys this, and I will caveat this. Yes, you do want to know. I will caveat this with, when we are reading tarot, this is how tarot works. It's like a ship. When you're steering a ship, you are getting information based upon your current course, okay? Your course can be changed, and the further away you are from whatever dynamic, such as like an iceberg in the water, the sooner the better chance you have to redirect your Titanic so that it does not hit the iceberg. Okay, so just because you're going this way doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way it has to go. If I turn around and the answer happens to be no, the way you're currently going, you're not going to be around 2 years, means that maybe you should make some changes. You could possibly make some changes. The future is not written in stone. It is just your current course. Okay? So, let's see what we see on this. And Monkey, I'm going to tell you don't touch this one with a 10-foot pole. Unless you really feel like you want to. I've got the Seven of Wands and the Empress. Honey, I've got some good news for you. Alright, Seven of Wands talks about standing and holding your ground, okay? You felt? No shit. The Empress twice. The Monkey just pulled the Empress. Fucking awesome. Alright, so, yes, we got good news. You're going to have to do things to protect your health. You're going to have to, the Seven of Wands is about protective element. You're going to have to go in, make some major changes, and really defend your health, okay? With the Empress on both of these, I'll give you my take on the Empress. The Empress is always about walking intentionally, making choices, and walking in those choices, okay? So you need to walk these choices and move forward with those choices in a positive direction, okay? How do you feel your Empress is, it reads on that?
I feel like it's very similar. My initial thought was, yes, there's hope. Cling to the hope. Don't feel like you can't, because a lot of people will get this mentality that they can't be sappy, they can't be hopeful because it's too idealistic. Mm-hmm. Idealism is what we strive for.
Let me tell you, Mom got a cancer diagnosis in her breast. It was already hard, and they were saying it's fast acting, malignant, blah, 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 blah. And we're like, oh my God. And then she had a stroke and had to have her carotid, and then got life flighted over for an hour away to a different hospital and stuff like that.
Maria?
I'm not even going to ask the what if. You need to do stuff.
Yeah, Maria, I don't think you need us to answer that, hon.
So, do something. Don't not. Okay? But anyway, all of that shit going against Mom, and she had the carotid artery surgery. She had a corrective surgery from the carotid artery surgery. She had a double mastectomy and got a call today, cancer fucking free. Okay? It doesn't get better than that. There's always hope. Okay? That, and on top of that, Mom had a widowmaker heart thing like 5 years ago, and they're like, man, she died. She died a couple of times, and she's like, no, I'm not staying down. My family needs me, and she's still with us. So hey, all right. Monica wants to know, I feel like I shouldn't trust my boyfriend. Am I wrong for feeling like I should leave this relationship? All right. So we're going to do one of my favorite segments. Should I stay or should I go? Okay? Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. And if I go, there will be double. So, stay or go? And we will look at the consequences of each. Should you stay with him? We have the moon, okay? There is definitely duality element going on here. If you stay with him, yes, he's kind of living a little bit of a double life. So, yeah, there's some duality elements. If you stay, you're going to have to continue to deal with those dualities in there, okay? If you go, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which I always call the ultimate independent woman card, all right? So, if you go, you're going to be just fine on your own. So, make your own decisions. Deal with the duality, especially with these twin towers here, the duality, or be perfectly fine on your own. Up to you, my dear. You have anything for her? Should she trust her man?
Interesting.
I know, Leah. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. Shalika, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll put you on the free list. What do you have? Should she trust him? We have the King of Swords. You know, I always picture the King of Swords again. Swords, somebody stuck in their own head, you know?
Mm-hmm. I feel like it could go either way. I feel like the power in this relationship is in your hands. Mm-hmm. And I feel like because of that, you have the potential to be a good king or a bad king. And if that's how you want to look at it anyway, but either way, I feel like the power's in your hands to make this decision. Like Shiya is saying, it could go either way. It's entirely up to you.
So hopefully that'll help and bless you, dear. Jess, will your family get back together? Okay. Knight of Cups. It's an emotional uphill battle. Those of you who are going to choose to deal with the emotional issues and face your emotional issues head on will come to a reconciliation. But I'm definitely feeling with this that it is not going to be everybody. This is only the people who are willing to put the work in, Jess, are actually going to come to fruition. And interesting, 5 of Wands that the monkey pulled to go with it.
Yeah, I see there being some strife, some chaos, some conflict in trying to bring everyone back together. And like Shiya is saying, I don't think every single person will. But I see a coming together. I see it being bittersweet, but hopeful.
Yeah. So there you go. Those who are willing to actually put the effort in, I think we'll see some great results. But you always have those people that are like, I don't want it, and you know, it's like you only get out as much as you put into it, you know. Mm-hmm. Dominique, Leslie, and Lainey, ask your questions. Who? What? Shakisha Warren. Yeah, Shakisha. Like, subscribe, and share, and I will put you on the free list, my dear. Equal exchange of energy. That's why I do it. When you guys like, subscribe, and share, it does things for my algorithm, does nice things for me, and then it's, you know, I give my time to you for helping me out. So you help me, I help you. That's how it goes. Dominique says, relationship-wise, what do my guides want to tell me? I'm just very confused right now. Yeah, Jessica, just because you will do anything to bring your family together doesn't mean everybody else will, okay? Everybody's going to have to do their part. Dominique, I have the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. You need to get on your own solid ground. Everything that I'm seeing is that you need to find your own kind of spiritual growth, find your own balance, and know who you are. The Queen of Pentacles is all about knowing who she is. Before you do anything relationship-wise, the cards are completely pointing you to no relationship. Fixie the Yui. Fixie the Yui. Dominique, this is not about relationship time. 8 of Swords from the monkey.
Reversed, but...
Oh, reversed 8 of Swords. Okay. Reversed 8 of Swords from the monkey.
I see somebody who's used to sacrificing, somebody who's used to giving up, and that needs to stop. You need to be able to put down healthy boundaries. I don't think you can have a relationship until you learn to do that.
Well put. And Monkey does not know your entire situation, Dominique. So he is coming from that from a very, very fresh perspective. Leslie, should you quit? Should you quit? Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. This is wait until somebody gives you something. All right. 6 of Pentacles is the generosity thing. And what I'm really saying here is don't quit until you're ready to. We have the reverse hangman for you. Don't quit until you're ready to pick something else up. Until you've already been given another job. Okay. So it's like it's easier to find a job when you have a job. Don't quit until it's time. So what do you got there, Monkey?
Sit tight. Be patient. Keep your eyes and ears open and be willing to explore other avenues that you may not have thought about exploring before.
Yep. Dominique says, dang, okay, Monkey, some of my boundaries have been a little shaky because things have been going weird. Yeah, well, you know, fix it.
And as somebody who likes to make everybody happy and, you know, likes to feel that kind of energy because I'm empathic, I get that. Mm-hmm. You will sometimes drop your boundaries to make people happy. Mm-hmm. It's the root of, I guess, people pleasing in a way.
It is.
But it also, depending on who it is, isn't entirely bad because it can be done out of love. It can be done out of admiration. A lot of positive feelings can be the root for this people pleasing, essentially. And it doesn't mean it's inherently bad, especially where you're coming from. You just need to learn not to have this self-sacrifice element be so automatic.
Brittany, yes, I still have your donation down, so you are on the list tonight. Absolutely.
It's something I had to go through. And just, maybe not you need to do it, but more or less, that's something I had to do.
I think it's something that every empath really kind of has to deal with at some point or another. We all do the people-pleasing thing. We all do the
Some people
let me
turn
sacrifice.
around real hard, though. They throw up such structured and hardcore boundaries that they start to look more like double standards.
Yeah. And you've got to find a balance. It's about finding that balance. And every empath, look, I highly recommend empaths. We're geared naturally towards codependence. Okay? And in codependence, we can do the double standard thing. We can do the people pleasing thing. I think every empath everywhere should all read the Codependent No More book. Every empath everywhere should read that, because it teaches us how to truly be ourselves, and while being in a relationship, people pleasing, and so on and so forth. Aw, thank you, Brittany.
What?
Lainey Lake, are you here? Elspeth, what do you want to ask your question on? And Brittany, what do you want to ask your question on? Lainey, Elspeth, and Brittany, throw your questions out there, guys. Lainey, Elspeth, and Brittany. Lainey, okay, what did you want to ask me, dear? Throw your question out for me. Lainey, Elspeth, and Brittany, give me your questions. Yes, Dominique, what did you want to ask for your freebie? Brittany wants to know, am I having twins or a boy or a girl? So I'm going to pull twins. Is this twins? The High Priestess. So follow your instinct on twins or not. So that's gonna be like the universe ain't telling you yet, but you already know, apparently. The High Priestess is all about your following your own intuition. But let's say boy or girl. Let's see, look here, boy or girl. Okay, definitely looking at the male energy. So whenever I'm doing a boy or a girl on the reading on a child, I look for the predominant energy, not necessarily their actual sex. Okay, what do you got?
I got boy energy.
You got big boy energy. You got boy energy. So definitely it's a male energy. So it's either a boy or a very masculine female. Let's just put it that way. All right, Dominique, am I being used, or am I just supposed to go with the flow? That you're kind of asking the same question. But let's just ask, are we being used? Page of Wands, that is a yes. Okay, this is somebody who's immature and just going with for and doing what they want with no thought of the consequences to anybody else. So Dominique, you being used, girl. You being used. Sorry. Lady, will I end up with Jody, and will he ever fix his anger issues? Well, that's two questions, so pick one, Lainey. Elspeth, are you here? Sorry, you knew the answer to that already, Dominique. And all we needed was the cards to confirm it, and that was very, very direct when we have that page of wands in there. Okay, the pages are the immatures, and the wands is, hey, I do what I want, and if somebody happens to get burned, fuck them.
So, Lady wants to know if she'll end up with Jody.
The first question, will you end up with Jody? Alrighty. So, Jody is Page of Cups. That didn't answer your question, but it answers your question. Page of Cups is what I call the narcissist card. Okay? So basically we're answering both of your questions. As long as Jody can use you, then he's going to. His anger issues are part of his narcissistic behavioral pattern. Okay? So, yeah, he's a narcissist. He's not going to give up on you. Narcissists, when they feel like they own you, they feel like they own you. They may be able to drop you and leave you to the side, but they'll come back because they own you. You belong to them. So no, he's never going to fix his anger issues. Or I'm not going to say never, but he's definitely not at the present time. He is full on into the narcissist thing and emotionally manipulative. So if you're willing to accept that, then yeah, you'll end up with him.
I'm reading all that.
He's reading all that and more in the reverse.
I'm seeing
3 of Discs, 3 of Pentacles.
I'm seeing the anger issues being the posturing being part of the manipulation. I feel like he doesn't want to lose the anger because it makes him scarier, edgier, more like an animal, a beast without a cage. That in and of itself is scary. He doesn't need to be strong if he's unpredictable and angry. So it's a way of compensating because he doesn't have real strength. Not from the sound of it.
Maria, you're asking again, what if I don't do anything about my health? I have answered as much of the health as I care to answer on that, which is you need to take care of yourself and start working in the right direction for your health, period. Okay? I'm not going to play this what if game unless if you want to donate for a reading and do an in-depth look into it, fine. But what if I don't do anything about my health? You know what? If you don't do anything about your health, just like any of us, if we don't take care of ourselves, we will decline. Will that decline necessarily kill you? Don't know. But if you're not doing positive things for your well-being and your health, then you're fucking yourself over. So don't do it. Hopefully that kind of gives you a little bit of a... But I am going to say boundary here. I've answered as much as I'm going to for you on that. I've told you that you have a great potential outlook. Monkey told you have a great potential outlook. All you got to do is take care of yourself and start setting some boundaries and work intentionally towards having a better, healthier outlook. Okay? If you don't want to do that, that's on you. The what ifs and the consequences of not taking care of yourself, that's going to be on you. If you take care of yourself, you're going to see improvement. You're going to have a great, hopeful, potential possibility for the future. But if you choose not to take care of yourself, well, just like any of us, me, Monkey, Wolf, Joe Blow on the street, you don't take care of yourself, you're going to decline. There's no reading necessary on that. So hopefully that makes sense. So, and Brittany, you took weeks to show and another second, which there's a cyst. You'll know on Wednesday, but you already know the answer to this. You already know the answer to this. I'm feeling like that. The other thing is going to be a cyst. You have a history of cysts, but the High Priestess said that you know the answer already. So go with yourself. Elspeth, are you here? Meanwhile, Mel, if you would like to ask a question, you can. Yes, you're here. Okay, what do you want your reading on, Elspeth? Mel, if you would like to be able to get on the free list, like, subscribe, and share, and I will put you on the free list. I am that I am. What's your question? Appreciative. What's your question? Throw them out there. Yes, you're here, Elspeth, but tell me what you want your reading on. Ask your question. You're welcome, Lainey. My pleasure. Yeah, I remember. Follow your instincts. And yes, I am not your sunshine, rainbows, and unicorn part psychic. I am going to tell it like I see it. If that means I have to yell at you, I will yell at you. I will do it in love.
For what it's worth, guys, it's bad juju to lie on this kind of shit.
It really is.
So we're not gonna lie to you.
No, I don't want that karma. Fuck that shit. All right, Mary, like, shared, and subscribed. Thank you. I will put you on the free list. The free list. The free list. Yeah. Yes, I'm doing the cheese tax thing. Okay. Am I going to get the things in the house done this year? Do. Yeah, but you need some help. Your man is definitely going to be a big help with this, but you need to turn around and implore emotionally to those around you to do the support. But yeah, you're definitely going to be getting the stuff done that you need to get done this year. We have the world. I think you're going to be really happy with it. The Ace of Pentacles shows that all the things that you're doing here are definitely going to be profitable for you. So when you sell the house, you're definitely raising the value of your house. So that's great. What do you want your free question on, Elspeth? Or actually, you're on YouTube, so you don't get the question. So hold on. Let's see what yours is. Okay, Dominique. For your freebie, don't get distracted by pretty shit. Okay? Don't turn around and, ooh, shiny. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of distractions that are going to come up, apparently, in the phrase of this house. So keep your focus and don't get distracted. Good night, Dominique.
Nighty night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Did you have anything for Miss Elspeth?
What's your question?
Her house. She's been renovating and focusing on getting her house done so she can sell it. Hopefully next year.
Well, I don't know why I'm pulling these same cards.
If that's the answer, that's the answer.
I mean, I'll shuffle and pull from random, but that was weird again.
Yep.
It's a new deck, so.
Mary, to be able to ask a question, you need to get on the YouTube. The Facebookers get a free one card, but it's not a question. So I am that I am and appreciative. Are you guys here?
I see good tidings, good fortune.
Yeah, that's 6 of Cups. That's nice.
I see fortune even overbearing to the point where you could probably feel good about giving gifts.
Very nice. I'm okay, YouTube. Okay, good. I'll let you know when it's your turn, Mary. I am that and appreciative. What are your questions? Are you guys here? Annette and Anita. Let's see who's here. Appreciative. Okay, what do you want your reading on? Mary, have you liked, subscribed, and shared? I will put you on the free list. Mary Sharkus. Mary Wilson, I've already got you on the free list. And Elspeth said thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So appreciative, what do you want? I am that. What do you want your reading on? Appreciative and I am. Ask your questions. And I'm going to call last call. You get your shares, like, subscribe, and shares done now. I'm going to call last call. If you would like to donate, you better get it in now. I read things on Billy Carson and Billy Meyer today about how our ancestors came from outer space and bred with humans. Garden of Eden is a lab. Is this true? All right.
Where are you finding your weed?
Yeah.
And how strong is it? No, I apologize.
No, it's a good thing. Honestly, I don't need a card reading for that. I will pull a card on it for you anyway, though, and see what it says. But we're going to go for 7 of Cups. Okay, which is interesting because the 7 of Cups is all about multiple sources. Okay, there are multiple sources for life and humanity in the universe. There's not just one answer. There's not just one straight answer. Do I believe in aliens? Absolutely. Yes, I do have Cash App. It is LadyShiya. It's on the. Hold on. Let me get my Cash App here. There you go. There's my Cash App. There you go. But it says here, whenever you have this 7 of Cups, this is about choices and multiple sources. So when you're asking, what this says is that everybody has a little bit of truth. Okay, everybody has a little bit of an idea, an inkling. But I like how the Bible puts it. We see through a glass darkly, which is, hey, we're looking through to see things that are beyond our immediate scope and view. And while we can get kind of an inkling, it's kind of like looking through and seeing like shadows on the other side. And we kind of have an idea, and everybody's interpretation of what those shadows mean exactly is different. Plato's allegory of the cave. It has two philosophers that are sitting there staring at the back of a cave wall. And as people walk by, they see the shadows on the cave wall. And they're saying, from this shadow, I can extrapolate that something exists back here. And this is how it appears to me from the shadow. But as we all know, yes, I am. I will do that. You want to ask me the question first, and I'll tell you if I'll read on it? You can do that. But you can ask anything. Doesn't mean you're going to get the answer that you're thinking. But here's what I'm saying is that I think that both of these people have a little hint about some ideas of some things. Nobody has it completely right. And it's interesting because I see what you pulled.
A reversed hangman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It definitely makes me think about how perspective can also be a hindrance in some case. Mm-hmm. And what comes to mind for me is a little darker than most. It comes to mind is like H.P. Lovecraft and Eldritch horror, and the idea of going too far and learning too much, and there is no return from that. Like, to give you the example, to put this into kind of perspective, compare a human to an ant.
Mm-hmm.
Now, make this ant into a human being. It understands all the intricacies of our lives, paying bills, relationships, making money, figuring out what you want to eat for the day, figuring out what you're going to plan for meal prep, all these little thoughts and emotions that you might have on a day-to-day life. And now, snap your fingers, and within that same instant, the ant is now an ant again.
Oh.
It remembers that it knew things, but it does not remember what they meant and what their importance was. But it is now striving to reach that plane once more. It is trying to explain to all of the other ants what all of this meant. And
what
all
is
of the
meal prep again?
And all of the other ants are looking at him and it's like, what do you mean you're going to the bar on Friday? What does that mean?
Right.
They have no concept. It means literally nothing to them other than you don't sound right.
Right. So, I mean, basically everybody, and I will tell you, I am a doctorate of divinity. Okay. I have studied most religions out there. I won't say all religions, but I've studied most of the prominent religions out there. And I can tell you, everybody has a little bit of a hint of a little bit of something, you know? But I will tell you also that it is really fucking arrogant of us to think that in this vast multitude of universes, because we know that there are multiple universes out there, that somehow we are the only living sentient beings out in the vast infinity of fucking space.
I like to think that we've already kind of failed the saving throw. Because here's the thing, we dropped a couple of nukes, and we started getting a bunch of UFOs and different sightings and different things ever since then. And the rest of the universe went, oh, the primates...
Yes, Mary, I've got you on the list.
The primates have figured out how to use explosive force on scale with, oh my god, what are they doing? Oh my god, no, we are not ushering them into the Union. No, this planet, no, do you see this planet? There is filth. There's debris all around the field of this planet. We can't dock safely here. Look what they're doing to the oceans. No, we are not letting on to off on Prime.
I personally think humanity is a virus, but hey.
They're literally looking at Earth and going, nope, this is now off limits.
From my personal experience, and again, I have no empirical evidence, I have experiential evidence of remembered past lives from other modalities, other planetary bodies, and I have done past lives for people from other planets. And what I have seen and felt and experienced in those experiences have been worlds that don't have the same modalities, carbon-based, oxygen-breathing life forms. Are there some out there that I have personally, kind of felt, seen, visualized? Yes. Can I concrete hand you, here's the proof? No. No more than I can give you proof that there's life after death, other than I've talked to them. I have my own experiential evidence. Call me crazy, call me sane and gifted. Take your pick. It's a personal choice on your decision. So it is what it is. Appreciative asks, and Mary, you're up next on the priority list. Appreciative asks, my cousin turned out to be jealous and distant, and I don't get it, and I just want to know why. So let's see what we can figure out. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, all right? Basically, your cousin feels like they have grown, changed, and adapted, and you have just been absolutely left behind. They wanted to bring you on that journey. They've grown and changed, but you've apparently grown and changed too in a way that they feel like you guys are not meshing up again. Okay? So basically, you're not playing side chick to your cousin anymore, and your cousin doesn't like that. Okay? So you're not riding their coattails, you're doing your own growth, your own thing, and they don't like it. Okay, so yeah, you're jealous, distant, but that's simply because you're not buying into their level of bullshit so much anymore, if that makes sense. So Mary, what did you want your reading on, dear? Meanwhile, Annette and Anita, are you guys here also? Annette and Anita, you guys are the next two up on the free list. Annette and Anita, are y'all here? But Mary, we will do a full in-depth reading on stuff for you. Now, many times you guys have asked me, how do you choose cards? Okay. Mary Sharkus. Second Mary. I don't have you down for a... Did you like, subscribe, and share? You did. Okay, you believe you did like and follow and share. Okay, so I will put you... You are on the free list, but I'll let you know when it's your turn by name, Mary Sharkus. Mary Wilson donated, so she gets to skip the list. So is your boyfriend, oh boy, is your boyfriend having girls in the house while I'm sleeping? I think he's unfaithful.
Oh,
okay.
Boy.
So let's just ask this, because I'll tell you.
Wait a minute, while you're sleeping? That's spicy.
Little risky.
Oh.
Yeah. My first impression is that he's not having people while you're sleeping, but let's see what we've got here. I think your real question about is he being unfaithful, but we'll see. Let's see where he's coming from. What's going on with him? Okay, what's going on in his brain? Okay. Oh, and we're ending up with the Page of Cups again. It's the narcissist. So he likes to be at center stage. He likes the attention. Okay. We have cameras, and I think he is, but I can't figure out who it is. Okay. I do see that he is. I'm not seeing that he has people there. I'm seeing that he loves the dynamic of feeling like he's being looked up to, that he's in charge. I don't feel like this is a physical let me have people over thing that I'm seeing here from the Six of Pentacles. I'm seeing this as more like maybe internet connections or conversations that he's having to where he gets to play big man on campus. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, he is definitely not... I don't see a physical involvement. I'm seeing a mental involvement with that King of Swords going on there. And he really has no intention of making it physical. Okay? He is just... And so this isn't this a sexual dynamic at all? Is this a sexual dynamic? It is a sexual dynamic, but it's a fantasy sexual dynamic. Okay? It's a fantasy sexual dynamic, not a physical sexual dynamic. So I don't think it's a physically... have people over. He just has his own little fantasy life kind of thing. I don't even see an intent to actually have people over. Okay, I don't even see an intent to actually have people there. I just see that he is absolutely Brittany wants to be friends with me on Venmo. Okay, you're friends with me on Venmo, but Brittany, for whatever that's worth. But I see it, this is more of an ego dynamic. He wants people to make him feel like he's good, special, and all that sort of thing. Okay? So, yeah. You think he's telling the other person he's going to get rid of me for them. I don't know if he's telling somebody this or not, but I am seeing that he just wants to feel special and get his ego on. Okay? That's what this is about. Okay. I don't see it as an actual having people over physical thing. So what are you seeing, Mr. Monkey? All right. This was from the monkey. We have a reversed Ace of Pentacles. We have a 10 of Wands, and then we have a reversed 5 of Swords. Brittany, I got you on the list here.
So the reversed, the Ace of Pentacles.
Ace of Pentacles, yes.
My deck calls it discs. It
Yeah,
keeps throwing me
discs,
off.
Pentacles.
The Ace of Pentacles here. I see. I see a lot of discouragement. I see a lot of. I think what I was thinking.
Can I step in on that one a little bit? With the reverse, there's a lack of foundation there. There's a lack of stability that he's feeling. Okay, so he feels like, maybe he thinks you're a little cray-cray, cuckoo and the Cocoa Puffs. That you're a little overbearing. For whatever reason, he's feeling like he does not have a solid foundation in this relationship for whatever reason.
I see that he is maybe overreaching, maybe feeling greedy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's at least a little inclination from this that helps me pan it out.
Gotcha.
But the 10 of Wands, I think, pertains back to her, and this is now starting to weigh on her in such a way that it is, it's stopping you from enjoying life.
Mm-hmm.
This is now a burden on you more than just something that you are suspicious of.
Yeah.
And I see the reversed, was that the 5 of Knights? 5 of Swords?
Reverse 5 of Swords.
I see a lot of, what feels like betrayal, but I think what this is arguments, maybe verbal, maybe not, maybe even projected arguments. Maybe you've been having them in your head, how you're going to go about confronting him about this. But I do see a confrontation ahead because of all of this.
Mary, let me give you an example, okay? I'm a very insecure person. I may not appear to be a very insecure person, but I am a very, very insecure person, okay? However, over the last 2 years, ask me how many times I have been through my man's phone. Ask me. Because the answer is going to be a big goose egg. Okay, I've picked up his phone to hand it to him. I have picked up his phone and answered it when I've seen who was calling in because it was a friend that I knew. Okay, we want to answer this person. It's one of his long-term best friends. Okay, let me answer the phone. Hey, Shiya, let me get Frank for you. Hold on. That sort of thing. I'll talk to them for a few minutes, but I've never ever been through his phone. I've never put in the passcode myself. I've never gone through any of his text messages, his Facebook account, nothing. Okay? Now, does that leave him the possibility to go sneaking around on me? Yeah. But you know what? If he's going to do that, he's going to do that. And if he's not, he's not. And the truth will out at some point. Okay? Meanwhile, am I going to sit there and drive myself crazy or go checking his phone every fucking day? Hell no. Because the second I do that, I am creating an attitude of distrust, and I am creating the context of maybe now I'm planting the thought that he should go and do this, or maybe now I'm planting the thought of I don't trust him. Okay? So it doesn't matter whether I'm insecure or whether I'm the most secure person in the world. There is a boundary of respect that I'm going to have. Okay? Someone calls his phone every day in private, and he won't say anything. Around the same time every morning. Have you ever asked him? Because, if I'm sitting there, and there's been plenty of times where, and you can ask the monkey this, his dad gets into the phone and will be like, hear nothing, see nothing, do nothing. He's like, and then I'll be once in a while, I'm like, what is he doing? And I will ask him, who are you talking to? And he'll be like, oh, I'm talking to so-and-so. Okay, great.
To be honest, there really should be no secrecy. There should be no need for secrecy. So if you honestly come at this from an angle of
who are you talking to?
You need the explanation because you're not in the good mindset.
Right. Go up to him and say, I'm feeling insecure. Somebody calls you every day and at the same time every day. Who is it? Okay. If he gets angry and cusses you out, then, hey,
Drop his ass like a lead brick, hon. You don't need
Yeah.
that shit.
But
If
this
he's
is
getting angry,
remember what I saw was that this is an ego dynamic, and I pulled the narcissist card on him. So I'm already not liking him, but at the same point, you cannot sit there and have a relationship that is built on lies and mistrust. And he says he doesn't know who it is. Great. So tell him, hey, tomorrow morning, can I answer the phone? You know, if you don't know who it is that's calling you every day, does he answer it? Whatever. But, you know, if you're turning around and writing him because you don't trust him and you're just being like super paranoid about it, then maybe him getting mad about it is like, stop it already, you know?
yeah, it could be. Don't get me wrong. I'm with
Context
Shiya
is
here.
everything.
Context is everything. If he's taking the phone calls in private every day, I won't say anything. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
If he's just getting called and he's just, you know, doesn't understand what it's about, he doesn't understand who, why, when, where,
What, why, and how.
and, like me, for example, if someone calls me, I'm not going to answer it if I don't know it. You
Right.
can leave a message. And if the message isn't good enough, I ain't calling back.
Right.
Hello, I'd like to speak to you about your cat's extended warranty.
Yeah, she's broken. I'd like a fucking refund. She meows all the goddamn time.
So it says private on the phone. Well, then, you know, ask him if you can answer it. But again, if he's not willing to have the conversation, or if you've had the conversation, you guys probably should do some relationship counseling, to be honest with you.
That's what that sounds like, yeah.
If you're seeing a private number coming in, ask him, hey, can I answer the phone? You know? There was only a tiny little one of the good
I
stuff.
approve of that message.
Yes, you approve of that message. he's trying to bring it in here. We're having fun. Come and join the party.
Who said fun? You could have fun. I say no fun.
We have fun.
Fun? Oh.
What's this? Is this for your dad?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh!
So you just pulled a card for your dad, the Hierophant, in here trying to tell everybody what to do?
I looked at the bottom and it was sitting there, so I figured.
Yeah. Will he ever tell you the truth? Eight of Cups, no. This is a definite no. So, I mean, obviously, there's something going on. We saw the ego dynamic and stuff like that. What do you get? Will he ever tell the truth?
He's gonna die on that hill.
Yeah, he's going to die on that hill. He's never going to tell you the truth. So this is somebody who's, if you cannot base a relationship on truth, it is not worth having a relationship.
Relationship needs to start with the foundation of truth and friendship. If you cannot get along with your partner on a day-to-day basis, if you cannot sit in solitude with your partner on a day-to-day basis, if you cannot enjoy your partner's company over your own solitude, then guess what? You probably shouldn't be with them, or you need to work things out.
And I agree with that wholeheartedly. All right, Brittany, what do you want your reading on? And I'm going to read off a series of names, and I want, and then after Brittany, and all of you guys throw your questions in there because it's getting late, and I want to get high. Woohoo! So, Annette, Anita, Julie, Johnny, Brittany, Shakisha, and Mary Sharkus. Y'all throw your questions out there.
Let's go.
Leslie, were you on the list? I can't remember. Did we do your reading already?
I think it was earlier, yeah.
It was earlier. Okay, gotcha. So Brittany, what do you want your reading on? Amy, did you like, subscribe, and share? Julie, you're here. Okay, everybody who I just said on the list that have been hanging out, I'll let you guys just throw a question out there. Amy, you did. Okay, so Amy, throw your question out there too. Meanwhile, Brittany is going to be first because Brittany donated. So here's Brittany's question. Me and Philip are supposed to be moving to a 3-bedroom this week sometime. Will we marry, or am I wasting my time? Well, let me tell you guys.
Marriage is not the end all be all.
It's a piece of paper. Okay? I am not married right now, but I would trust that till death do us part with me and my man right now. Okay? The level of commitment and love for the rest of our lives is already there. I don't need a piece of paper. If we decide we're going to get the piece of paper, we'll get the piece of paper. It's a piece of paper.
I'll be
but
honest.
the commitment level that we have here is well beyond a stupid piece of paper. So,
Her soul is mine.
yes, I fully belong to that man right there. That
For what
the
it's
wolf
worth,
that came in.
this day and age, I don't know how everybody views marriage, but I know a lot of guys in my generation are looking at it like a goddamn trap.
Well, there's a lot of women, and this has happened not just from your generation, kiddo, but for across the time, where women see that piece of paper as an ownership thing. And once we have our piece of paper, we turn into harpy-ass crazy people.
Right,
Okay.
like, I'm sorry, not sorry. If anyone ever wants a marriage with me, there's a prenup first. And if you're offended by that, that's your own fucking problem.
The easy prenup is, if you fuck over my kiddo here, I will absolutely curse you until death does it part. And probably beyond, because the witch will claw your eyes out. You do not hurt my monkey. So there you go. I will hurt you.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't disregard your feelings or your perspective on it, Brittany.
Yeah.
Don't take it like that at all, hon. All I'm saying is that from the male perspective, from the guy perspective, he could look at it like that.
Yeah.
And for guys,
I don't think you're wasting your time, though, looking at this. The Three of Wands is definitely about, things really good out on the horizon for the two of you. And the Wheel of Fortune, this particular Wheel of Fortune, look at how happy and awesome that is. That's like that beautiful atomic kind of like, yes, things are coming. Things are going in the right direction for y'all. So as far as, lifelong commitment and is this relationship worthwhile for you guys? Don't think you're wasting your time. See where it goes. Let it develop organically.
yeah, I definitely see the duality. I could see it being beautiful with or without the concept of marriage. And if anything, if a regular marriage scares him, maybe try going for something a little less traditional, like a pagan marriage, something that
A
is
hand fasting, a year and a day
right,
commitment,
like
a non-legal commitment, whatever.
something that has significant emotional value to you, but doesn't hold the same odd legal bearing that the United States and the rest of the world tends to hold on it.
But I will, if once you have that conversation of commitment, and that's what I will call it, a conversation of commitment, that, you're done. You can pretty much take it to the bank. Everything else is formality. Wolf and I, we've had that conversation of commitment. We're committed to each other. Where everything goes is where it goes, because what I tell him is in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. So that's how that goes. All right, let me see what the questions are here. Brittany asked that one. Mary, will you find a male friend this year? We're just going to run through these really quick. No. Well, I mean, not in the way you're asking. Okay, you're looking for a situationship or relationship kind of thing. Now, if you just go, let me ask, if you just go casual, how about that? Casual, yes. Relationship, no. And his monkey got a no for you as well. How about, let me see. You did 37 years, yeah. So there you go. Julie, will my roommate work out?
Roommates are spicy.
Your roommates can be interesting. We've got the Emperor. As long as you set down rules that you're willing to follow for yourself, then yes. But you can't double standard the bullshit, okay? If you're going to ask for a rule to be followed, like, don't touch my shit, don't touch their shit. Don't get in my closet, don't get into their closet. Don't eat my food, don't eat their food. Okay? Follow the rules yourself. Reestablish them. Have you seen what was that? The Big Bang Theory. Was that the one with
Sheldon?
Sheldon, yes. He had a roommate agreement. And that even covered changing the temperatures on the thermostat and that sort of thing. Okay? So as long as you set the rules and you're willing to follow the rules that you're setting, then you'll be fine.
Yep.
Okay?
Stay close, stay true to your word, and don't do the double standard thing.
Cammy? Sure. What do we have for you? Cammy, fucking deception, pay attention. Somebody's blowing some smoke up your ass, so be careful. Let out a nice good fart and see who chokes on it, okay?
I see a lot of posturing. It's not
A lot
real.
of posturing. Okay. So there you go. Meanwhile, anybody else? Annette, Anita, Julie Moody, Johnny Blake, Brittany Dunn. Brittany, you just got yours. Shakisha and Amy Roman. Any of you guys throw your questions out there real quick. Amy? Yes. Well, so the monkey pulled for you. We got the star. That's a fuck yes. And a yes or no, that's a fuck yes. So yeah, you'll be able to stick with that job. Be your call to do. Your choice. Always nice when it's your choice.
Good tidings, though.
Anybody else that didn't get their reading, speak now or hold your peace until Wednesday. Now, guys, don't forget, tomorrow is the Witch and Wolf Wisdom podcast. And we want you to send in your unique magic. We want to see your magic. We want to see, your stories, your original music, poetry, art, advice, questions, strange or funny stories. Send those to wolf@oldwolfmusic.com. Okay? Anybody who gets featured on the podcast with whatever they send in is automatically going to be entered to win a reading with the Old Wolf. And let me tell you, his reading style is very interesting, and he will kind of reveal, don't look at the man behind the curtain. Well, the wolf doesn't listen to that shit. He goes and rips that curtain down and says, look what's behind curtain number 1. Oh, you don't like that? Well, guess what? It's still behind curtain number 1. So deal with it or not, it's up to you.
And while we're at it, time to turn off the lights. Time to turn off the fog machine.
No smoking thunder. No. Pay attention. Yes. So anybody who didn't get their reading, anybody. Last call. Last. Absolute last call.
Do.
We are having absolutely fun and wonderful, magical evening with you guys tonight. So guess what? Poof, we're closed. You had your chance. But that's okay. You'll have your chance again on Wednesday. Meanwhile, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, fun, crazy, amusing, hilarity. Can I tell them the title, honey? Okay. Tomorrow is going to be the multiverse of music. So hang out tomorrow on the Witch and Wolf Wisdom podcast, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the multiverse of music. All right, get your butts here. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. We're going to scream. I don't know what all we're going to do, but it's going to be good. So we're going to be entering the multiverse of music tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not forget, send in your submissions, okay? If you're a photographer, you took a cool picture. If you made your own meme, okay? Make your own meme and send us your meme, okay? Wrote a poem. Sang a song, play an instrument, tell a story, your original music, anything. We want to give you your moment in the spotlight with us. So send that to wolf@oldwolfmusic.com. If you can't remember that email address, well, you can just go to oldwolfmusic.com and click on Join the Wolf Pack. Be a part of us. We want to feature you. We want your voice to be a part of us. Too. This is not just it's not just a me show. It's not just a wolf show. It's not just a monkey show. This is here. We're here together. We're in this together. We lift each other up. We all fly higher. So, monkey, tell everybody good night.
Good night, everybody.
You have any closing wisdom for him?
Oh, no.
No closing wisdom from the monkey.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
The closing wisdom from the wolf is do not eat the yellow snow. That being said,
Stick it on a snow cone and give it to your enemy.
there you go. So, merry meet, merry part, until we merry meet again. Blessed be, y'all. See you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Witch and Wolf Wisdom Podcast.